Hi there, it's Michael again. As you can see, I'm still in sunny San Diego. I'm still at the T&C Summit. T&C standing for Traffic and Conversion. Something as course creators we need to all remember, because we can't sell our courses without having traffic and then converting that traffic into people who want to buy our courses. So it's kind of an important message really at this summit that I've been at for 3 days. Fortunately, I'm on my way home today, so I've been here for a week. And to be quite honest, can't wait to get home. Now, before I forget, if you want to find out more about how you can create your online course, why not book a call with me, and we can just have a conversation about your own ideas about how to create an online course. And maybe it's something that you want to find out whether your industry or your business or your expertise is something that you can make an online course about, and I'd be very happy to have a chat. And all you have to do is go to MEO, that stands for My Expertise Online, MEO call.uk, simple as that. Anyway, so on the subject of creating online courses, I was speaking to a guy this morning who is asking about what I see as the most important elements of creating an online course. And it's great being somewhere like this, because there's just an awful lot of people who want to make online courses. Now, as I was saying to this chap, and those of you that follow me all the time, you'll know that I believe and I know from experience there are 3 pillars that are important to make online courses. The first one being mindset, and obviously that's one of the things that gets in people's way before they even start. The second thing is about creation and understanding product creation techniques and strategies. And the third thing is marketing, and you'll remember yesterday's message we talked about marketing. But today I just wanted to talk to you about something about creation, because this guy was saying, what's the most important things in creating an online course in your opinion? And I said, well, one of the things that is, I don't know if it's the most important thing, but it's one of the most important things, and that is to get the structure right. Because without great structure, your audience gets lost and they don't really know how to follow you. So here's some simple tips on how to get the structure right. But before I mention that, if you'd like to find out a little bit more about how you can create an online course for your business, I don't know whether you're a trainer, you're a coach, you're a consultant, maybe you're a therapist or an author, and you'd like to find out how you can specifically make a course for your business, why not just give me a call? All you have to do is go to meocall.uk, and that takes you straight into my diary. It takes you straight into my scheduler, and you can just book a call. There's some dates in there, and just put your name against one of those dates and times, and we can have a chat and we can find out more about your opportunity. Anyway, back to the structure. If you can just lend me the power of your imagination for 1 minute, and you can imagine you've got a page in front of you. On the left hand side you draw a circle, and we're going to call that point A. And then if you go to the right hand side of the page and you draw another circle, we're going to call that point B. And there is a gap. There's a gap between point A and between point B. Now, as a course creator, that is your job. As a course creator, the point of structuring it is to take your audience, your customer, the people that matter to you, from point A to point B. And you do that by bridging that gap. Now, if I was asking you to draw a line between point A and point B, and I know this is all using the power of your imagination, so I get we haven't got any slides and it's a bit more difficult, but draw that imaginary line between point A and point B. And if you think about the big jumps, the big steps, the milestones that has to happen in order for your audience to go from point A, don't know anything about this, to point B, not only know something about this but are confident to do it. So imagine your own business. Think of maybe 3 or 4 points along the way that has to happen in order for people to get from point A to point B. Now, what we would call that overall platform there, point A to B, is the overall structure. And the points along the way, I tend to call them modules, or sometimes I call them weeks, but you might want to call them milestones. But that's what's really important, is that you define the milestones along the way that takes people from point A, not knowing anything about your subject, to point B, not only knowing about it but confident enough to do something about it. And then if you take one of those milestones, one of those modules, or one of those weeks of content, and you divide that down into all the steps that has to happen for that to be successful, well, we would call those, for me, key points, or perhaps even lessons. And that is a very simple top-line structure of how to create your online course. You take people from point A to point B. You then divide that up into 3, 4, perhaps even 5 modules or milestones. You then take each and every one of those milestones or modules and you divide that down into the number of lessons that it takes to structure that. And there you have a very comprehensive and, more important, coherent course that people can follow easily. Now, if you're serious about creating an online course, and I guess many of you watching this are serious about creating an online course, why not just give me a call and we can have a little chat about what it would take for you to make an online course. This is a no obligation call, of course, but all you have to do is go to meocall.uk. That's all it is, 6 letters.uk. meocall, that's 7 letters, yeah, meocall.uk. Oh, this is maths, isn't it? It's not an exact science. Anyway, meocall.uk. Anyway, so just in summary then, the secret really to create, for many of us, for many of us who are trainers, coaches, consultants, therapists, maybe authors, the secret to creating a successful online course is structure. And we go from the top line structure, point A to point B. We break that top line structure down into modules or milestones, and we break every module down into lessons. And maybe you've got 5 lessons in each module, and that is a top line structure for creating your online course. It seems quite simple, and it is. So if you if you're serious about this and you'd like to find out more, why not go to meocall.uk and find out if your business, your industry, the thing that you do, you can make an online course. And I'd be very happy to talk to you about that. So thanks very much for taking the time to watch. I'm going to be flying out from San Diego later this afternoon, so it might be tomorrow when we speak again. But anyway, whatever you're doing, I hope the weather over there in the UK is as good as this, because I know I was speaking to my wife this afternoon, afternoon for her, and it was pretty good, but maybe not quite this warm. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Thank you.